You had to know I was coming. So anyway, the latest, DDG has filed a court order exclusively obtained by TMZ. But anyway, that was just a sidebar because I seen where Lauren LaRosa said that, you know, and she's like the latest. She has all her connects and all of that. And she said she wasn't able to find it, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. So anyway, DDG has now filed a court order alleging Halle Bailey for being psychologically something not well. Let's just say like that, not well to take their child out of the country. Okay, she's supposed to leave on Saturday. Today is, well, I can't see. Wait, hold on. It's 8:47. Let me see if I can go back to my main. Thursday, June 5th. All right. So he filed a court order saying that she's psychologically unwell. There's text messages of their conversations and things like that. But anyway, just catching up. That was a good move. It was a good move. Give me a second. I have so many thoughts about this. It brings up so many things I've actually experienced. So not only am I a person watching this unfold from the outside, and I hate that. I hate that for her. I hate it for both of them. But damn, like, where was the fam? Where was the family at when all of this shit was going on? Some of these text messages date back to 2022. It's like, where was the family at when all of this was going on? For the record, the AirTag thing, totally some shit I would have did, okay? And it's not on the, y'all making it seem like the girl just a whole fucking crash out, this, that, and the third. And I'm going to just say it like this. I got to speak from a woman in a mother's position. This girl was about 3 months pregnant. See, we leaving that part out. Nigga, if we live together, I'm 3 months pregnant. Okay? I'm 3 months pregnant. And your ass ain't supposed to be at no movies with no girl. When I'm 3 months pregnant, we a family. What? I done said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Halle having sex with DDG unprotected is her biggest regret in life to date. Okay? Because it's not even just like she didn't just run into like a player. Somebody who was playing on her emotions, her mental. I promise you, you play on the wrong person emotions. Yeah, it will bring out the crazy in me. From a fellow woman who has been finessed, okay, all the way up to the pregnancy, through the pregnancy, whatever, with all the in-betweens, okay? I was on my baby daddy doorstep when I was 3 months pregnant, talking to his wife, and she was telling me that the divorce papers that I had they weren't divorced. They were still married. Okay? So please stop with the antics and all the bullshit. So back to the text messages. I'm only getting what's on the internet. So once again, this is just me using my logical common sense, having the ability to be able to read in between the lines. And I'm looking at it like, okay, first of all, what stood out to me in one of the messages is when he's saying, come back here. Is it come back here inside of the home? Like she's still inside the home? Or did she actually leave the home? Because one of the reports is saying, the one where they're saying that allegedly or whatever, she had the gun. I know you took it, da-da-da-da-da-da. That's in everything with his side. To me, so far what I see is something that could be, it won't hold up as being the real full story. Not saying that she really didn't take the gun, but She was outside with the gun, da 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 da. What were you doing inside the home? I don't know. I just feel like it's one of the, listen, this, if you got stuff going on, this is so horrible for her. Let me just say it like that, because, and I don't mean it just because she had so much to lose, and who she was fucking with just was not worth it. I don't give a fuck how rich you are. I don't care if he was a billionaire. If he this type of creature, it was never worth it. Never. But to flip something and make it seem like she just sweating you all the way out like that, and like literally words out of his mom's mouth is she found an air tag in his Maybach when he left the house, and she pulled up at the movie theater where he was at the movies with another girl. But they said this happened in June of 2023. Halo was born in December of 2023. So what are you talking about? She was pregnant, too far along to get an abortion at that point. In the pictures that DDG uploaded, where it doesn't say, I mean, he should have, since it says you have a knife for what, where's the text messages where he texts somebody and sent it to somebody's phone and say, Hallie cut me? I have a knife. Where was she? Was she on the side of the damn road and she was trying to get you to come help her? I mean, what was that sounds like shit. I'm gonna call OnStar or call roadside assistance, because my nigga ain't picking up the phone. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's one of them situations. Like, what are you doing to where you ain't picking up the phone and I need you right now? But once again, I'm just gonna see it from both sides. I have a knife. A knife for what? Like, I don't get no response until I say I have a knife. You know what I'm saying? And if you notice in that picture with the cut on the finger, okay? And just for the record, I've cut myself that deep washing a dish, a glass that's cut my hand before. But I'm just saying, it could be from the knife, but we don't know that. It could be, but when y'all fighting, because them knuckles are swollen. Them knuckles, your knuckles right here, okay? These are your knuckles. They're swollen. His are swollen. So what were you doing with your hand? So I'm going to assume that a fight was going on. And if you beat my ass, because it seems like let me find out you Hallie been out here just fucking fighting for like 2 fucking years and none of us knew it. Are you serious? Like, you really been in a domestic violence relationship with DDG? Wow. It ain't never been worth it. Ever. And now, like I said, I feel bad because now the story's being spun around. Now you can't even say, oh, I was defending myself without it getting so messy. The situation would have been messy anyway. And at one point in time, he talking about like she was going to get an abortion. Lord bless her heart. Because I'm telling you, I've been there. And it's like, even if I get an abortion, I got the type of baby daddy had, if the baby no longer existed, that still was going to be on her conscience. This is my first child. Hell, we break up, he going to be telling people he got this receipts that I was actually pregnant for him, that I got an abortion, and that's going to look even worse for me. It's a sad situation. I still feel like, just me using my logical mindset, like if everything is fair and it's the way it should be, I feel like she still could come out on top of this, because if she's not denying, if she has a psychiatrist, she has people that she sees for her mental health, because hell, listen, it's so many people walking this earth right now that should not have access to their damn kids at all. So obviously, like I said, thank God that she is who she is. And I don't mean that for her connections. I don't mean that for any of that. I mean that because you're logical enough and sound mind enough to read scripts to act in your movies, to present yourself in a great way to society. Not saying that you can't be, but I'm telling you, we have not seen Halle Bailey crash out. She crashed out on you on some personal shit, which any of us, as a woman, that's a woman thing. Okay? Now, as a man, you can relate, I guess, if you have a trash baby mama, you don't put your seed in the wrong person and all of that, but that ain't the case for their case. Their case is a girl met a guy. She lowered her standard. She should have, no, not at all. Because once again, and I've said this numerous of times and I'm going to keep saying it, the only thing that's special about her baby daddy is the fact that he is rich. That's it. And it's somebody that's quiet and meek like her, or that pop his shit that's more so less of a, that she could have been with. I hate the situation. I also want to know what that deleted text message was. But I hate the situation. I hate the fact that it got this bad for them. But shit like that happens to the rest of us every day. Okay? Like I said, I speak on situations that I can relate to. Okay? I've dealt with a narcissist. My baby daddy is a compulsive liar who forged divorce papers. And I'm we still ain't got that narrative said out loud to the streets. Okay, so, but it's in my book, y'all. Go buy a copy of my book. It's right here. It's on Amazon. You could go get you a copy. Copyrighted in 2017, released in 2018. When you deal with these energies and they make you crash out, and then they try to flip it around and make it seem like you wasn't just lying. If you was going to the movies with a girl, it wouldn't have been no air tag, and you told her, wouldn't have been no air tag needed. Okay? This should be some kind of forewarning for any of you who dealing with anybody, male or female. Please, when you see the first signs of abuse, mental, verbal, physical, whatever abuse, whatever is wicked and unfair, they drag you in just to kick you out or be able to. They chase you just to put you in position to drive you crazy. From an experienced personal, I see this for what it truly is. I see the whole picture. I'm not denying Halle crashing out at all. I never denied it. Hell, we know what's up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't never deny my crash outs either. I crash out. It usually turns out to be shown in the form of writing. But yeah, she's young, much younger than I am. Okay? But to put, how old is she now? 24? 25? To put a person like that, who at the time, so if we dating back, it's 2025 and she's 24, 25. Somewhere up in there. And, or if she's that old, I don't even know, but a couple of years ago, they would have made her 21, 22, right? Okay. She gonna win this thing. She gonna win it because if I felt like I had a problem at that time, I did not address it outside of myself and my baby daddy. I went to see somebody. I went to go talk to somebody. And that in itself is documented. Although you can't know what we talked about, I was going to seek help. What he been doing. But to change, I don't know what the situation was before they got together. Was she a virgin when they got together? This is her first pregnancy, I guess. I'm guessing. It's so much that comes up with this. she misses the window to get rid of it. But then again, I'm going through the mental turmoil of keeping it or not keeping it. It's a lose-lose situation. It could be a win if I look at it positively and say I keep the baby. Me and the daddy work out. I missed the abortion window. He had to move us with another girl. So who are we to say? I'm telling you, I've lived it. I've lived this in real life. In real life, again. I had my babies, the kids, the father of my children, wife, to tell me while I was 3 months pregnant that her husband, who I had divorce papers of them being having a finalized divorce for the 4th time. This was the first time I had actual papers to follow up, like to concrete what he was saying and it not be a lie. To have something like that so traumatizing happen to you. She was traumatized. Huh? Traumatized. He traumatized her and didn't want to play victim. So here's what happens. Because for me, in my opinion, you could say she hit below the belt or he hit below the belt. But what I can say is, whatever it is that she's accusing has receipts that actually make sense. Halo is a possession. If he and her, that's narcissist behavior. If it's mine, I can keep it from you. Why in those text messages, the same text messages that say come back here, why was the baby, like he's holding the baby and he's sending her a picture of him holding the baby? Like, why is that a thing? Because from when we seen this was what, 2024? So the baby would have been about 3 months. So yeah, that would have been like a recent picture of him holding a baby. Like, and like I said, he's saying come back here. Is there another room in the back where he had the baby at and she wanted to lay in the bed with the baby? I mean, what was the fucking force? What was the force? What was being forced at the time? I can't wait till this go down. I'm telling you, I cannot wait. Because now I hope Hallie sees all gloves come off. Baby, because what the other damn messages and all of that? And then for you to get your lawyer pull these messages, and that's all you got? Is that all you have? Once again, I'm telling you, this is triggering for me as someone who has been blackballed, framed, made to seem crazy. I ain't denying the fucking crazy allegations either. I am crazy. Very crazy. But it's contained. Once again, I done had a man look me straight up in my face and tell me numerous of times that I have 2 kids with my only 2 living kids and tell me that he's divorced. And he had made fraudulent divorce papers for that look just like what come out of our county. And he's still walking around here free. And he has a government type position. Huh? What? Y'all gonna stop playing? Now y'all people that sit in high places, y'all gonna stop playing with people. Because we talking about somebody who should have been locked up. For God knows what. So, Hallie, girl, I hope you stick it to him good, girl. Well, you better have your best shit. Because one thing that you'll learn out here, because they be trying to get us now, I'm telling you, shout out to the Aries. They be trying to get us. But you learn. I thank God for me running across the slither of the father of my children when I was 27 years old. I hate it that I fell for the shit. Not once, but twice. But he overplayed his hand with those fraudulent divorce papers that the courts now have their hands on. Okay, as of April. So, of this year. So, we talking from 2017 to 2025. This who been walking around with the narrative of blah, da, 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 da. Sad part is his wife knew about it. She knew about it. I turned my phone around right there on her front porch. So it's good that people have witnesses. Everybody want to damn do their statements. Keep that same energy when court come. What all did you see? Because we don't want you to purge or nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is going to turn out exactly the way it should. So this is what you call a battle. Okay? It's not one-sided. If I were him, I feel like this one more little clout for the road. And maybe he doesn't want the child to leave the country, but they had a court date for June 24th. I think it's June 5th now. I feel like those few more weeks would have been so you could really substantiate your evidence. Make sure it makes sense. Because it don't make sense. I have a knife. You asked yourself, a knife for what? No, but we have nothing that's saying that she cut you. Unless, why is that not in the filing? Where's the message with she cut you in the filing? Hallie just cut the shit out of me, bro, or sis, or mom, or dad, or did a video with a timestamp on it just for your personal phone since y'all in phone records. Why the hell is there nothing showing that Hallie cut you? That cut could have came from you breaking glass. Like I said, I had to cut that deep from washing a damn champagne glass that was already cracked, and it opened up right in my hand. It sliced that shit so good. But anyway, where is the evidence of her being the one to cut you? Why did she cut you? Because once again, your knuckles in the same post are showing that they are bruised. They are pink and red. Look at the picture again. If you really bought them receipts, where did this come from? Because you could have cut yourself being abusive. Okay? Anyway, I feel like the last thing I want to say is, Hallie, keep your head up. Hey, you got a job to do. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how your team, what's the response for this? What's happening? Obviously, it has to happen fast before you have to be on set. I hope everything goes good with the job and everything like that. Because once again, for the I really feel like DDG is doing a big fuck you again to the mother of his child. Like, fuck you, just give me the baby. That's basically what it appears you were used for. To give him a baby that has a mother that has some kind of notoriety. His mom is the Little Mermaid. You feel me? And I stand with you, and I'm happy that you took matters into your hand and your own hands. I hate it took so long, but this part has to happen. Boo. You got to go through the fight. Like I said, when you lay down with these people that are good at having a way, painting the image to be such. My baby daddy the good guy too. to the public, people behind closed doors know exactly how he is, but they co-sign it if they hands in, they get anything from him in any way. These people put themselves in position to where everybody that speaks on DDG's behalf right now are people he set up for success. His success, their success relies on his success. So when it's like that, you got to just take what come with it, baby. But I feel like he played out of turn. He should have just, I feel like the same child that she's been caring for, that we see that baby love his mama. I don't give a damn, because energy don't lie. He love his mama. He's sweet on her. It's you that you force him to da 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 dad. Clap for dad. Dad, I got a new song. You like it? Come on, do this. Sit right here with me. String with me. Come on. Da da da. He forced into your spaces. He forced into your spaces. But I feel like it's going to be good. I feel like he played out of turn. I feel like if I were him and I was his team, but see, that's how God sets something up, because all you had to do was play it cool until y'all court date this month. You don't want your son going out the country, but you didn't do it because of that. You don't really fear that your son, Hallie, is a hinder to your son, because where's the text messages that say that? You got the baby in the car, you was just speeding, you almost damn wrecked. Where is the damn receipts, the real ones? That are showing us and telling us that she's a danger to her child. Because one thing that we have as being in these fucked up situations, the only thing we have at the end of the day is our baby. Why in the hell would I harm my child? You still looking at me in the flesh because of my children. So what you mean? Because my life, definitely, that nigga shut my life down with my help, because I allowed it. That's why, like I said, even with Hallie, we ain't making her no victim. She chose the wrong nigga. It's that simple. She let the wrong nigga hit it. Okay? She let the wrong nigga hit it, and it turned into a kid. That's it. It's really that simple. Once again, being that he don't have substantial enough for somebody who investigates things every day and sees things that other people don't see, I just feel like he played out of turn. He should have waited. Got his team. We know you have a lawyer. We know you lawyered up now, and we know what your case is now. So now her team is gonna work double, triple time. You just wanted to throw her off her square, because now her mind gonna be on her personal, what she got going on with you. That's some classic ass. That abuse is real. You feel me? Because you ain't even let the girl go make a bag. She finna go film a movie. You gonna make it about Halo, but once again, nobody seeing Halo is just the object. It's the thing that I can argue with you about. It gives me a reason to talk to you. Same thing with my baby daddy. Because you would stay way down there some damn where if you ain't had kids with a certain person. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm popping big shit, finna go do this movie in Italy. You know it's finna pop off, because I can act, I can sing, I'm really her, and I ain't sitting in no damn room talking to all my regular people that ain't doing shit all day, that can watch me make money. They the reason why I eat. Them being my audience all damn day. I'm over here tucked in, behind the scenes, getting my bag, living my best damn life without your ass, and it hurts your feelings. So, please, Hallie, girl, get this message and keep your damn head up, okay? Go make your bread. Don't let this throw you off your square. Y'all got this. You just gonna have to, now since you know his hand, because he just showed it to you, you're gonna be well prepared for your already court date. You and your team gonna be already ready to go ahead and throw all of this out. Girl, I mean, I got so many questions. I can't wait till this come out. But why was them knuckles bruised up? Why? In order for your knuckles to be bruised, you have to be punching something. You have to be doing something. Like, damn, was you beating her ass that bad? Your knuckles bruised? Well, like, what? I mean, should I cut your ass too, nigga? Or grab my gun? What is wrong with you? Or your gun? I'm a retired crash out, obviously. Yeah, but I promise you, it ain't nothing ever grinding my gears about nobody, except for when I'm dealing with a narcissist. Okay, so if you need narcissists, how to handle a narcissist advice, you can contact me.